these out. I need to make sure, like usual, that everything is working. Oh yeah, let's we're gonna go over this first. So we do that. Alright. How are things sounding? I feel like I could be louder, but maybe I should be lower. Is that like a thing? Move this up, I guess. Alright, maybe more. Alright. Oh, that's kind of too far in the way. Alright. Let's see how this sounds. Oh. Do you think that's decent? Alright. Hello. Make it up. There it is. Alright. Hello, we are playing Prelude, Love's Last Requiem by Elderator. This is kind of another sort of darker-ish visual novel on the kind of yandere side. It's since it depicts some like darker topics, I guess you could say, they would prefer you to be 16 years or older to play the game. Oh, hey, it's Kitty. Sorry. Okay, so yes, you are you play as this girl, and you have a like a terminal illness that requires you to stay at home, and you are being taken care of by your childhood friend. Or, you know, so he says is the case. It's obviously like implied that he's toxic. So I think it's safe to say that we probably don't have an illness. Or if we do, he gave it to us. I like her outfit though. That's cute. Oh, we might not even be human, actually. So yeah, these are the characters. Luna, who is the protagonist. 22, female. Due to unknown illness, bound to her apartment. Rav, your childhood friend, is allowed to see her and watch after her. And the only way to get in contact with her friends is through chat messages. That doesn't sound like... That's not normal. Being, like, restricted to that kind of thing. Then we have Ravi himself, who's 27, a medicine student, and mechanical engineering. Oh wow! We have an illness. Oh wow, we have a kind of weird little thing on her face. It kind of gives me like robotic, humanoid vibes. I'm sure those aren't connected in any way. Alright, we have Hyde, 24, student in social education. To find a woman who saved his life when he was a teenager. Hideki came to Germany as a student. I guess we're in Germany. Though Luna can't seem to remember him. Oh, I guess we saved his life? We seem to share a deeper bond than she has recollection of. We got Kaira, 23, teaching students. One of Luna's close friends. I guess they can talk about anything, which may be due to Kaira's direct and stubborn personality. Okay. Sounds cool. She sounds cool. It's not a bad thing. Then we got Henning, 23, a student in social education. Outspoken young man with an optimistic view on life. Due to his mother's inability to take care of his younger sister, he took over the role as guardian when he was only 17. Okay. He's kind of had a little bit of a tough life. And I guess this is part of a series, like a series that takes place in like maybe the same universe or something. But yeah, they have a lot of other games. Okay, so demos, 1 to 2 hours, over 3 different endings. Or it's demo 1 to 2 hours, or is the whole game 1 to 2 hours? Actually, is this the whole game or the demo? I don't know. We'll see, we'll find out. Yeah, it's a kind of a point-to-click type game as well. Kind of similar to the last night's game. And similar to last night's game, we are wanting to remember things we have forgotten, I guess. So yeah, that's a little bit, a quick overcap on what the game is about. Get myself together. Scooch in a little bit, get some water. Take this out because it's making me too self-aware and it's making me anxious. Alright. think the camera's working a little better than it was yesterday. Tiny bits. Not much. But we'll deal with it. Alright. So, the game. There we go. Okay. Hey, here we go. This is kind of a cool title screen. I wonder if these little dolls of them will mean anything. I guess we'll see. I probably should actually put this on just to make sure everything's working as it should. All right, let's go. There we go. Prelude, Love's Last Requiem. Once upon a time, there were two souls, destined for one another. Yet fate's cruelty had different plans. One soul as tender and radiant as the sun's first light on a summer morning, always able to bring a smile to the faces around her. The other stumbling blindly through a chaos of boiling emotions. Desperately, they tried to escape fate, to deny her satisfaction of witnessing their tragedy. At last, their hearts were meant to be together. But they were nothing more than puppets, dancing on the strings of this dark world. Forever condemned to enact their creator's sadistic tale, while the world laughed at them. I feel some self-awareness there. Again and again and again. This is their story. One warm summer afternoon, little Luna carefully pushed the glass door of her family room open. Family home, whatever. And stepped into the cozy garden. The gentle, almost motherly embrace of the slowly setting sun welcomed her. Let this up so I can see things a little better. There we go. With her goal in sight, she strode barefoot, her feet pale as porcelain, across the prickly, dried grass, toward the enormous cherry tree at the center, its majestic shadow falling over the fearless child. Like a little monkey, she climbed the swing's rope to the broad, sturdy branch it was tied to. Carefully, she inched closer to the trunk and reached for the binoculars dangling around her neck. With nervous determination, she pressed her sky blue eyes to its lenses, focusing entirely on the garden of the neighboring house. Why are you doing that? Beyond the reflection of the old paned windows, she tried to make out the shapes of unknown people, her new neighbors. Oh, she's curious. Okay. I thought she was just being weird. Previously, an elderly couple had lived there. Unable to have children, the old woman had cared for the garden as if it were her own flesh and blood. After she succumbed to cancer, her beloved husband did his best to tend to her most precious possession. But loneliness weighed heavily on his heart, and he followed her only a few months later. Aww. By now, the once tidy garden was strewn with branches. Tall blades of grass stretched toward the reverent sun, and the flower beds were overrun with weeds. Little Luna fondly remembered the times the old woman had plucked strawberries from her beds for just for her. How the fresh sweetness had made her mouth water and had awakened her spirits. As the glass doors to the abandoned garden opened, the girl flinched, causing her to almost lose balance. Quickly, she steadied herself. Curiosity overweighed the fright threatening to take hold. No. Through the slightly scratched lenses, she caught a glimpse of honey blonde hair. It shimmered like gold under the sunlight. And this is definitely Ravi. Her binoculars shifted downward to examine the owner of the hair more closely. It was a boy, likely only a few years older than her. He closed his eyes and tilted his head toward the sky, as if welcoming the all-consuming warmth. Skin so flawless, not even a pore could be seen. Ever so slightly kissed by the sun, long lashes, voluminous, perfect hair. I mean, though, if she could see his pores, those would have to be really, really good binoculars. So, I mean, that makes sense. He almost looked like one of the old porcelain dolls her former neighbor had kept in glass cabinets. He opened his eyes and met her gaze. His eyes sparkled gold, like the amber bracelet found on her wrist. Ah! He had seen her. He had found her hiding among the cherry tree leaves. She needed to climb down and retreat to the house, yet her eyes could not be drawn away from the lenses. Spellbound, her gaze lingered on the boy. There was something so familiar about him. And his gaze did not leave her either. As if he wanted to tell her something. Something little Luna was not yet able to understand. What do you think that was? What do you think he was trying to tell her, or it was trying to tell her, or whatever? Anyway, we're back in current time. I need some more water. My throat is dry tonight. So let me turn my put my headphones on. I think it's safe to say that I'll be fine if I just take these off. Grab my pillow. It's kind of like this. Be comfy. Get comfy. All right. Oh, I might need to turn this up. Who knows? Yep. All right. Move this over, I think. And this right here. All right, I guess let's go. My upper body shot upright. I could hear my heart pounding loudly in my chest as I gasped for air. Like a painful tremor threatening to suffocate me, it crept steadily up my throat. With each tentative breath, I tried to focus on the here and now, my bedroom, the soft bed I was lying in. Hey, there we go. There's music. Now I need to... should probably do a little check. Alright. How is the vocal to sound ratio? My eyes adjusted to the gentle morning sun, streaming through the 2 windows on my left, dancing across the room. Softly brushing over sickly pale skin. Yeah, I think she is a robot or humanoid. That, or maybe there's a sickness in this world where people turn into humanoid robotic things. And she has that. I feel like that's unlikely, but I'm not feeling comfortable with this close. I don't like it. It's making me anxious. So maybe that's like a thing? I know, something about that sounds stupid, but who knows? Maybe... maybe it's not that outrageous. I think there's a sore in my mouth because, like, I keep feeling something that, like, hurts in my mouth. Like, I can't pinpoint where it is. Alright. Well. Slowly, my heart regained its steady rhythm, allowing me to sink back into the soft pillows. I haven't had a dream in so long. Neither have I. And why of all things did I dream about our first meeting? Why indeed? I knew it was pointless to dwell on it any further. After all, I had little control over what crawled into my mind at nights, once I surrendered control to my surroundings. With a resound sigh, I pulled the blanket closer and turned onto my side, forcing the windows and the bright blue sky on the horizon. Or facing the windows and the bright blue sky on the horizon. No, she can control, like, stuff. She's God, okay? I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm feeling anxiety for some reason. Occasionally, clouds drifted across my view, white and delicate, as if lifted from a painting. One might think the sight was so beautiful, breathtaking even, that it would make anyone eager to go out to meet friends. But for me, it was the most painful view. A cruel reminder of my own powerlessness. Day after day, it mockingly deplaced the privilege that was denied to me. And like a knife, that painful feeling sank deeper into my already weakened body. I want to go out for ice cream right now so badly. I had some ice cream earlier. To meet the others and chat about simple, trivial things. Oh. I pressed the scroll thing. No. It's pointless to fall into this unnecessary self-pity. I should just go back to sleep. That's the one thing I can do best. I turned around, shunning the summer morning sun, and faced the opposite wall. Pressing my eyelids tightly together, I tried to shift my consciousness to surrender myself. But the harder I tried, the more I furrowed my brow in concentration, the more awake I became. as if something deep inside resisted the desperate wish of mine. Defeated, I flopped onto my back and stretched my arms out toward the white ceiling above. This is pointless. I watched my hand reach toward it, the endless light, as if trying to grasp the clouds beyond the ceiling. The music's pretty. Before collapsing like a sack of potatoes onto the mattress, aware of its own helplessness. Resigned to my fate, I closed my eyes again, in the bitter hope that this act had drained enough energy for me to rest just a little longer. Nice. Oh. The high-pitched notification sound on my phone dragged me back to consciousness. Damn it. Wanted to sleep longer. Rude. I had almost made it. I'd almost fallen asleep. And yet... I just want to cry. Twisting my body like a wet towel, I reached for the nightstand near the window. With every failed attempt, the book crept closer to the edge, and my back toward a sharp spasm. Finally, once I felt the object of my desire between my fingers and freed myself from that unnecessary, painful position, the pressure in my lungs eased. As if on autopilot, my fingers unlocked the screen and navigated to the message. Oh, look at the little charm, that's cute. That's the same as her earring. Okay, so we're still in touch with our mom and Keira and Henning. Sorry, my lips are so dry, it's really irritating me. I'm curious if our mom is actually our mom. Or if Ravi is our mom. That sounds weird. Good morning, honey. I hope you slept well. I'm going to the bookstore today. Can I get you a book that Ravi can bring by later? Like, why can't our mom bring it to us? Like, why can't she just like ring the doorbell? Hey, knock knock. Hey, sweetie, I got your book. I'll set it down by the floor, at the door. I hope you enjoy. You know, so we can at least know she's live. Sure. Kara recently brought the last volume of the Karamu trilogy. I see. She said the series is really good. Could you bring me the first volume? Okay, what's it called? Karamu. Mom, I just told you the name of the book. I don't know any more than that. Oh, okay, that too. Oh. How are you holding up? Are you eating enough? Yes, don't worry. Ravi makes sure I don't starve. That's good. I'm just a bit bored since I'm not allowed to leave the apartments. Sweetheart, I really hope this stupid illness passes quickly so I can hug you tight again. I miss you. Hopefully. I miss you too. I have to get back to work now. Please text me immediately if anything happens. Love you, my little sunshine. I love you too, Mom. Okay, I guess we'll go through all of them. Oh, sorry. Okay, I guess we'll talk to Kyra next. Dude, I swear I'm gonna crash out. This guy seriously said the deadline is for another week. Easy. Easy? Easy? They got the project months ago, and he hasn't even started? Okay, I need to calm down. This isn't good for my blood pressure. Yeah, that would be frustrating. First of all, good morning. Why were you up so late? And who are we talking about? Henning? Who else? That dude is driving me crazy. I can already feel the hair turning gray, and I'm only 23. Good morning. Cute. My graying hair is cute? No, but you and Henning are. She's like, don't ship me with him, he irritates me. Take that back right this instant. No. Friendship over. I know you love me. Ew. Aren't you supposed to be at uni? Technically, yes. And practically not. I didn't feel like it. But don't worry, it's just literature and analysis for German. I'll still attend a lecture on educational and developmental psychology. If I get any copies, I'll give them to Ravi. And it's not like you're studying to become a teacher. But it's still important for you. Shh. I'll review the notes tonight when I have my peace. My parents are attending a distant cousin's wedding. Without her? Rude. Why don't you just move out? Like I have the money for that. Not until my mom successfully marries me off to some guy from the mosque. Oh. And what does your dad say? He doesn't have much say in that. It's a miracle he even convinced her to let me study. That's tough. Anyway, I won't be married off anytime soon. I'm gonna nap for a bit now. Good night. Good night. Okay. I guess we'll talk to Henning next. Maybe he can give us a decent explanation of why he hasn't started his project. Hey, is it so bad if I start my uni project only a week before Yes, it's bad. Last time I started 2 days before the deadline and got it all done. No. Good morning. Are you talking about Keira? She already told me about it. Yeah. What'd she say? That she's worried about you. I mean, not in so many words, but yeah, I guess. She's worried? Did she actually say that? Well, no. Not exactly. Oh, I see. Well, does he like her? You know, Keira, what's this project about? Promoting social skills in teenagers from underprivileged areas. Ah, is that your practical module for your education studies? Yes. And I have the perfect sample with the kids at my job at the youth center. They're super engaged, so the project is more fun than really hard work. The final report will probably kick my ass though. But as long as working with kids is fun, that's the main thing. Yeah, true. What exactly do you do at the youth center? Well, I only made the project plan today. Henning, it's not even 9 a.m. yet. Don't tell me you stayed up all night. Okay, I won't say I stayed up all night. Henning. Anyway, I think I should go to bed now that we talked about this. Yeah, you better. Otherwise, you'll just mess up your sleep schedule. What sleep schedule, exactly? I mean, more than it's already fucked. Okay. I'm going to sleep. The sooner the better. Pia will be back from school at 1 p.m. anyway. Who's Pia? Oh, is Pia like his sibling? No after school care today? Oh, no after school care today. Then off you go. Good night. You too. Or rather, morning. Okay, I guess that's all. Wait, how do we exit out? What's this? Oh, okay. Maybe we need to talk to Ravi? I guess so, yeah. Good night, Luna. Sweet dreams. Wait, I thought it was morning. Good morning. Oh, maybe he was up at night. He was up late. Oh wait, that was okay, never mind. I wasn't even looking at the time. Did you sleep well? I guess be honest. Not really. I had a weird dream. What do you mean? Do you remember our first meeting? When my family moved into the house next door and you almost fell from that big tree? Good thing you don't climb any trees anymore. I used to be pretty good at it. Didn't seem like it back then. Hey. I just wonder what I dreamt about that day. Or why I dreamt about that day. Yeah, that is kind of strange. Well, dreams are generally a mystery. I should be at your place in about 10 minutes. I did some grocery shopping, so I'll prepare your breakfast and lunch before heading to uni. You don't have to do that. I can make my own food. That would be a waste of that would be a waste of good ingredients. Can we not cook? I'll be there soon anyway. And I enjoy cooking for you. Okay. See you. See you. Okay. Can we see our contacts? Yes. The grip of my fingers around a phone loosened and fell on my stomach. I should get up. At least Ravi will be here soon. I forced my upper body into a semi-upright position and swung my legs toward the edge of the bed. But the moment I finally decided to leave the tender warmth of my bed behind, I heard a notification from the sound of my phone. What happens if I don't check it? Probably nothing good, but I think this is... Are you save? Oh, that's load. Okay, save. I think I'm gonna make some stupid decisions. Let's not check the phone. Just because I'm stuck in my apartment with nothing to do all day, I still shouldn't waste my time sitting on my phone. I should get ready instead. She could spend all day making TikToks. And study for uni. Oh yeah, she's a university student. I forgot about that. Never mind. The thought of the materials I had to review for my online exam in a week sent a cold shiver down my spine. And to make matters worse, statistical data analysis was not exactly one of my favorite subjects. Lifting my head, my gaze wandered to the ceiling, specifically to that there, I guess, maybe? That's weird. Why does that look like, I don't know, two vampire fangs in the wall? Maybe it's like maybe there's a camera in there. There's probably a camera in there. Ah. The jangle of a key turning in the lock caused my entire body to jolt. With trembling legs, I stumbled from my white-coated bedroom door. I stumbled from my white-coated bedroom door into the open living area of my apartments. Trying to move things around so it makes me comfy. Good enough. Deep down, I knew it could only be one person stepping through that door, and yet my heart was pounding so loudly that it even drowned out the sound of my footsteps. And there he was, just as expected. Ravi. Dressed in his usual white coat and turtleneck, my childhood friend was in the process of taking off his shoes at the entrance. His amber eyes were focused downward on his black leather shoe. He slipped out of them with practiced ease, placing them neatly side to side. Clutched in his arm, he carried a neatly transparent plastic bag. It was filled with an assortment of fresh groceries, including a leek. Its head visibly reaching out of the top of the bag. There you are. I told you I'd be here in a few minutes. His tone was familiar and matter-of-fact. To strangers, it might have seemed as though he was cold. Yet I knew deep down, in his innermost being, that there was a warm, loving man. Oh, hopefully? I wasn't even aware of how I could sense it. Perhaps it was because I had known him for so long. Because of all the memories we had made together. My childhood friend stepped into the open living area and leisurely made his way to the kitchen, setting the plastic bag down on the white countertop. He carefully took each item out of the bag. The leek, bananas, flour. What are you gonna make with leek, bananas, and flour? Is there something you can make with that? I was shocked that the seemingly infinite spacious bag didn't break from the sheer amount of contents in it. God damn it. I stepped closer. Ravi didn't seem to notice me, still lost in arranging the groceries side by side on the counter. As his broad back was facing me, I had to stand on my tiptoes to see his flawless face over his shoulder. With his long lashes, blonde hair, and perfect complexion, he could have easily passed for a member of a J-pop band. Well, okay, I could see it, I guess. I think I could see that. Like one of those visual K-bands, or Kai-bands, whatever. Do I have something on my face? Other than attractiveness? No. Embarrassed, I put my heels back on the cold floor and shuffled over to the dining table, where I sat down on one of the chairs. I watched as he took a frying pan, apron, and cutting board from the kitchen cabinets without hesitation. After he put on a pink apron embroidered with hearts and bunnies, he turned on the stove and placed the pan on the burner, which glowed a gentle red. This was how my mornings had been unfolding for quite some time. When I woke up, Ravi would come by, make me breakfast, prepare my lunch, and then leave for university. Some days he didn't even come by in the afternoon or evening, depending on his classes. I had long stopped counting the days that I had spent tethered to my apartment. I was grateful that Ravi made time for me despite his full schedule. And yet there was something deep inside me that felt guilty. The feeling was subtle, yet hurt ever so slightly, like a faint stabbing in my heart, reoccurring and unbearably long intervals. Lost in my thoughts, I hadn't noticed Ravi approaching me. His upper body leaned forward, leaving only a few inches between us. I struggled to avoid bumping my head against his. And what is it? Even once I acknowledged his presence, he didn't move an inch. I had a clear view of his golden eyes, sparkling like amber in the sunlight. They are pretty. Oh, I just noticed something. His earring is kind of like a sun and ours is kind of like a moon. I feel like that probably symbolizes something. It has some kind of significance. I just don't really know what. But it's cool. Oh, hi. Studying my entire face, he came even closer. Oh god, I can't speak this language. Siest... Etran? I'm gonna look this up and see if I can figure out how to say this. I'm gonna do that. T range. The main meaning. It's strange is basically what it translates to. Let me see if there's a pronunciation. I just want the word itself. Well, either way, it basically means it's bizarre. Or it's weird, whatever. Either one. Is he French? Oh, wait. Here we go. Etrange. Assist. Étrange. C'est étrange. Étrange. Something like that, yeah. It's strange. He muttered something in French under his breath, which I could barely follow. Oh god, not more! Fucking hell! J. Vice. Gun. No. Un. Not in. Un. Un. O-E-I-L. Sur. Il. Pour. Les. Moments. Translation. I'll keep my eye on her for now. I wanted to learn to... No. Huh? Je vis... Sorry. Je vais garder un oreille sur elle pour le moment. I think that's close enough. Yeah, basically translates to, I'll keep an eye on her for now. That's not ominous. Ravi? His whole body twitched for a moment, as though I had snapped him out of a trance. He stepped back, leaving me enough space to breathe again. Carefully I sat upright and studied my friend. In one hand, he balanced a plate with 2 toasted slices of bread, 2 fried eggs, and 2 slices of cheese, all perfectly arranged. That sounds kind of good. But I have a feeling he's French. His gaze still lingered on me, only this time less intense. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I was just wondering about something. Oh, I see. Without responding further to my question, he set the plate in front of me and returned to the kitchen. Did I do something wrong? No, not really. Okay. I definitely did something wrong. I didn't like the tense atmosphere between us. Normally, Ravi would always speak up if something bothered him. Sometimes even too directly. And yet, lately, he had been much more reserved with me. Instead of actually answering my questions, he avoided them. Especially when it came to us. Maybe I've become a burden to him. And he just can't admit it because of our friendship. I turned my attention to the food before me. Although it was beautifully arranged, I still couldn't smell or taste it. Oh no, it's not good. So she's either not human or she has COVID-19. You know, the early version. The feeling of my mouth watering, the desire to devour it, all of that was absent. This was one of the many symptoms of my condition. Perhaps this was why Ravi always went to such lengths to make food look appealing. An involuntary sigh escaped my lips, soft like a gentle breeze, yet filled with emotion. Ravi seemed to notice it, as he paused while washing the pan. It was only for a brief second. Ah, that's what the leek was for. I thought I'd make you a cheese leek soup today. It actually doesn't sound too bad. Using my fork, I placed a cheese slice on the bread, followed by the warm, perfectly fried egg. I didn't get a fresh baguette since it would be stale by lunchtime, but I brought you a pre-baked one. I mean, not if you keep it in a like a plastic baggie. You just cut off the part that's stale, and then you eat the part that's still good. I watched cheese melt on the toast, spreading slowly across the surface and trickling down the edges. So you put the cheese on the toast, or I guess you put the toast in the toaster, then you put the cheese on the toast, and then you put the egg on the cheese, and it's supposed to melt? Maybe I should try that. Well, does it actually work? I want to know. But you do know how to turn on the oven. Carefully, I took a bite, feeling the warm, thick yolk spread comfortably in my mouth. Ooh, yay, I just noticed this. It's kind of sort of see-through, so you can see the letters through the mouse a little bit. That's nice. Because sometimes you have the mouse over the words and you can't quite see the word. But as you can see, if you look close enough, you can see the K inside the arrow. I like that. How's university? From the corner of my eye, I watched him pour a mixture of water and vegetable broth into a large pot. Then he turned to the leek. Good. And are you getting enough sleep? You have to commute between Hildesheim and Braunschweig, and your master is starting soon. Okay, definitely takes place in Germany. Are you worried about me? Of course. Who else would bring me my meals? We don't have like what do you call it? Uber Eats or something, or DoorDash. Although Rafi didn't face me, I still noticed a dimple appear on his face. Are you smiling? This is serious. What? I've never smiled a day in my life. Lies. Those are lies. You're smiling right now. The air between us became lighter, and I could feel the tension in my chest slowly ease. Tell me. What is your master's thesis about? It's about electromechanical neuroprosthetics. So neuro is brain, right? Prosthetics, so is she a test subject? Why do I feel like she's a test subject? What? My childhood friend had always been fascinated by human biology and the rapid development of technology. While I always had a novel in my hand, Ravi had his nose buried in a scientific book ever since I met him. He stepped toward me to take the now empty plate and place it in the dishwasher. He moved with certain elegance. You know the classic prosthetics, like those for arms and legs, right? The prosthetics I'm working with are meant to replicate bodily functions, such as muscle and nerve signals, as accurately as possible. Maybe one day it will be possible to fully replace the brain and other organs mechanically. And he's trying that with us. Something about that dream. Something about that is like a side effect of him using us as a test subject for this neuroprosthetics or something like that. All diseases could be eradicated. Memories could be stored. Humans could live forever. That's creepy. Leaning against the countertop, he turned to me, arms crossed. Our gazes met. As if I were an unfamiliar object, he studied me, observing my reaction, perhaps hoping that he could guess the stream of thoughts running through my mind. It wasn't the first time he looked at me this way. When we were first getting to know one another, he had almost exclusively analyzed me like this. We're not childhood friends. Not like actually, but like He inserted memories into us to make us think that we were childhood friends. But he created us, and that's why he, at the first time, he, like, studied us. Like this. You know, to make sure we were working. And just like back then, an unpleasant tingling spread through my chest. Do you think so? Don't you? I mean, it's pretty creepy to imagine humans living forever like that. Life is precious because it's short. You want to make the most of what you've been given and do something meaningful. Like starting a family or making a name for yourself in society. That drive, that's what makes us human. Isn't it? Ow, I just bit my tongue. And again, he didn't answer my question. Instead, he returned his focus to the simmering soup, stirring it in calm, relative, steady circles. Why did I say whatever? In calm, steady circles. And have you thought about your bachelor's thesis yet? I don't even have to write it for another year. And you still need to register it soon. You sound like my mom. To be honest, I have an idea for a topic that's pretty similar to yours. I mean, not prosthetics, but human mortality and how people cope with psychology. Cope with it psychologically. He grasped the handles of the pots and transferred it to a coal burner. Why are you thinking about death? After drying his hands on his apron, he strolled back toward me and sat down on one of the empty chairs. His facial expression was, for some unknown reason, serious, almost stern, as if he had something against my choice of topic. Well, I don't have to write about that. I could choose something else. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just curious how you came up with the idea. I don't know, it just popped into my mind. Oh? And I don't even know if it'll be the final topic. I still have proof. I still have to find a professor who's knowledgeable about that subject and has time for me. I was gonna offer? The sharp beep of Ravi's watch pierced the increasingly tense atmosphere, making us both glance at his wrist. Oh. He quickly deactivated the alarm and stood up. He draped the apron over the back of the chair, and he stepped toward me. Confused, I blinked up at him. But before I could react properly, he gently brushed some stray strands of hair behind my ears. She blushes cutely. His fingers were surprisingly cool and soft, like a freshly made bed you could lie in all day. However, the touch was brief. He gave me one last glance before walking past me to the door. Do you have to go already? I noticed that my words sounded more depressed than I had intended. My childhood friend stopped. Do you want me to stay a bit longer? But he remained turned away from me. No, it's fine. You still have to go to university. I don't want to keep you. Text me if anything happens, and I'll come as fast as I can. From Braunschweig? Isn't that a bit inconvenience? It is. But text me anyway. I watched him slip back into his leather shoes and brush off his coats. With his usual inscrutable expression, he turned to me and raised his hand in a parting gesture. Please put the soup in the fridge once it's cooled, or it'll go bad. Yes, I will. And study for university. What are you, my mother? Sometimes I feel like it. It's like he is. Hey. For a moment, his hand rested on the silver door handle of the sturdy apartment door. What if he's all of our friends? He's our mom, he's what's the other two names? The names were, let me see. He's Hideki, he's Kyra, and he's Henning. He's everyone. He's all of them. That'd be kind of crazy. As if he didn't want to leave. Though perhaps it was just my imagination projecting that desire onto him. Don't go. I don't want to be alone. See you later. I'll text you and give a thorough review of your leek cheese soup. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. With those words, the door closed behind him, and I was alone. Alone in this cold, empty apartment. My body sank back into the soft cushions of the couch, the book in my hands dropping by my side. By now, the slowly setting sun had bathed the living area in a pleasant orange hue. Its rays lay over my skin, like a cozy, comforting blanket. How quickly time passes when you're absorbed into a good book. It had taken several hours for me to finish digesting Ravi soup, and before I knew it, I had already sprawled on the couch and started reading a book. My gaze drifted toward a hardcover edition of The Dragon Princess, lying beside me. Men can be so terrifying. Compared to Princess Amaya's fiancé, he really does seem easier to handle. For now. The thought of being surrounded by men who saw me only as an object of desire, a trophy to display in front of others, made my body shiver for a moment. No, I mustn't allow myself to imagine such horrific scenarios. Shaking my head vehemently, I tried to chase the thoughts away. My eyes slowly roamed across the open living area. I should tidy up a bit. Oh, yay. I guess organize the couch cushions, maybe? Maybe save if we can. Yep. There we go. Alright, let's start here. The couch. Oh, Ybay. I brought it on Ybay for a really good price. And in great condition, too. I got it when I moved into this apartment, though. I accidentally broke one of the back legs during transports. Luckily, it's hidden well enough that no one can see it. My gaze wandered to the book lying on the couch. The one I had been reading just a short while ago. I should put it back. If I don't do it now, it'll probably stay there until Ravi comes back. And then he'll scold me for always leaving such a mess. Again. It's just a book. Alright, what's here? In front of me was a simple open shelf, held together solely by metallic support rails. A plastic plant sits on the top shelf. The middle holds a wine rack with a single bottle. A few books are stacked on top of each other at the bottom. Ah, right, the book. I should put it back. Yeah, I guess so. Oh yes, let's look here. In front of the couch was a simple coffee table, consisting of an oval oak tabletop and dark metal legs. Or is it actually oak? It could be mahogany or cherry. That's a type of wood, isn't it? It's not like I'm a wood expert. And yeah, it is a type of wood. Oh, ooh, what about this? This. Above the wall hung a wide picture frame, displaying a painting of a sunset. Kyra painted this in my acrylics for my 21st birthday. Ravi was kind enough to hang it on the wall for me back then. Otherwise, it would never be this straight. What's this here? This round little thing here. Did I do this? Floor? Carpet? A simple carpet. Oh, we have a Roomba! The vacuum robot was the best purchase in my short adult life. Ooh, it even has a mopping function! I love that! No more bending down or vacuuming. Just one button press and it does it all itself. Maybe I should get one of those, if it's a thing. Is there one that does like both vacuuming and mopping? For a long moment, my eyes remained fixed on the white, majestic device before me. Shall I turn it on? Yeah. Let's have it clean. And go into the kitchen while we do that. And hope, we don't trip over the Roomba. Alright, what's here? A simple dining table. In the center of the dining table stood a flower vase draped with beautiful fresh flowers. Ooh. These are probably the only real plants in my apartment. Every 2 or 3 days, Ravi brings me a fresh bouquet and replaces the old ones. Oh, that's nice. Alright. I opened the fridge. For a few seconds, the pleasant chill silently spreads across my skin, like a thin water film. None of the food or drinks inside really appealed to me. Neither did the leftover cheese leek soup, nor the yogurt or vegetables. So I closed the fridge again and bid farewell to its relaxing cold. We need carbs, that's what. Give us the carbs! Inside the overhead cabinet above the stove were all kinds of spices arranged alphabetically. Ooh, nice. As well as bowls in every color, size, and shape imaginable. Wow. They have a lot of money to spend, don't they? If you can get every bowl, size, color, and shape imaginable. Yeah. How about the oven? My gaze wandered down to the simple oven. I hardly ever use it since Ravi wouldn't let me cook or bake unless it was over his dead body. Why not? Why not with his supervision? Is he afraid we'll burn the place down, or we'll burn ourselves, or we'll have a mechanical malfunction? A spark from the oven will set us and break us. Or something. I know I'm not the best, but I'm not that bad, am I? For a moment, the oven and I exchanged looks. As if it knew something I didn't. I mean, if it had a personality, a brain, it probably does. In the top drawer was mostly cutlery, like spoons, forks, and knives, followed by cooking tools and smaller pots. It's pretty dusty in here. I'm honestly surprised Ravi hasn't complained about it by now. Knowing what a clean freak he is and all. Let's put them in the dishwasher. Oh, first up here. The overhead cabinets above the sink are filled with glasses and cups, along with different types of plates. Dinner plates, soup plates, dessert plates, and salad plates. Wow, fancy. Or is that normal? I just have like the smaller plates, the big plates, and bowls. Why do I have so many plates? Exactly! It kind of feels like this is a house for like multiple people, not just one person. At the end of the day, I keep using the same one anyway. Maybe this is someone else's house. Maybe this is in our house. Maybe we killed someone for it. Or he killed someone for it. Maybe this is his old family house. What about the sink? This kitchen sink shimmered back at me in the warm afternoon light. Ravi must have cleaned it before he left. It shone so bright it almost made me think he had polished it. The dishwasher beneath the sink was, in most cases, only used by me. Ravi preferred washing the plates and utensils by hand, right after using them. Well, he's not here, so let's put the dirty cutlery into the dishwasher. No? Okay. I guess it doesn't want that to happen. Okay, fine. Fine, we'll leave the dirt. I guess I roll back. Okay, so yeah, that's like a thing. No clicking the dirty dishes and then the dishwasher. It'll give an error. Okay, fine. Fine, we'll leave it. We'll leave the dusty cutlery in the drawer. Fine. I was just trying to be responsible, okay? Oh yeah, what about this first? There was a wide mirror wall to my right. It made the living area seem bigger than it actually was, and yet a strange, unpleasant shiver often crept over me whenever I looked into it. It's double mirrored, isn't it? Unlike when I look into the bathroom mirror, as though someone was blinking back at me, someone who wasn't me. Break it! We take out the flowers and we smash the glass. Alright, what's here? And that's the entrance. I don't need to go there. How about the door? Oh, that's the bathroom. Okay. Let me go back before. Oh, I guess that goes into another area. Okay, let's go in the bathroom first. So yeah, this switches us between rooms, I guess. I didn't realize that it was just kind of instinctual, but yeah, that's officially what this is. It's a toilet! That's a toilet. Nothing more to say about that. My gaze wandered down to the cold tiles beneath me. There was a stickiness to them that clung tighter to my feet with every passing second, like glue. That feels uncomfortable and kind of gross. Maybe I should clean the tiles. Roomba, get your ass over here. But not now. Nope, Roomba can do it for you. I opened the cabinet beneath the kitchen. I opened the cabinet beneath the sink and was greeted by a variety of items. On my left were rows of identical shampoo bottles, followed by packaged toothbrushes, medicine, and hairpins and clips. Cupping my hands, I let the cool water flow over the edge of my index fingers, into the sink and down the drain. Anything here? Alright, the mirror. Just a mirror. Alright, shower? My shower. I don't need to take one right now. I mean, if we are like a robotic person, do we take showers? And where's the toilet paper? That's gross. Do we not use toilet paper? Okay, I guess not. Maybe it's a duvet, or whatever you call them. I've never used one, so I don't really know how that all works, but... Oh, and it's a bedroom. Let's look at the carpet. It's a carpet. And the windows. How about this thing? A stylish spherical lamp was placed on the top left bed. Was placed on top of my left nightstand. I used it to secretly read books at night, though Ravi often told me to stop. He kept saying it would ruin my eyesight. I still do it anyway. Let's look at this one. The cabinet held tidy stacks of tops and pants that Ravi had neatly folded. For some inexplicable reason, most of the clothes were in soft light colors, though I prefer dark tones. Are those even our clothes? Why do I feel like those aren't our clothes? Inside the cabinet were 3 wooden partitions, each separated by type: underwear, bras, and socks. And in this one? I'm not opening this cabinet. Why not? Let's open it. It's for me once. Who cares? Oh, I'll try again, because maybe it means something. In the cabinet on the right side of the bed, on the overbed unit, I stored most of my book collection. From high fantasy to contemporary romance, I had it all. And ever since being bound to this apartment, my collection had nearly doubled. And this one? Oh, just the cabinets. Ravi had installed it back when I first moved in, once again proving that he was stronger than he looked. Here's our books. On the right nightstand were 2 books. Books stacked on top of each other. The ones I still needed to finish. What about the plants here? Not just the books? About, Alright, do the pillows again. Or do the pillows. At the head of the bed was a tower of pillows, neatly lined up side by side. If they weren't, I could bend my entire book collection that Ravi would give me a lecture. Though in the end, he'd rearrange them himself. But it's my bed. Why does he have any say in it? Before I press the bed, I'm gonna try to open this again. A totally harmless cabinet. You didn't say that before. Before you said there was something in here. A totally harmless cabinet. It's not a totally harmless cabinet. Damn it. You're lying to yourself. It's okay. We need to face the stuff. I want to know what's in there. Alright, find the bed. My bed was in the center of the room. It practically invited me to lie down, close my eyes, and drift to sleep. Should I lie down and take a nap? Not quite yet. I want to see if the Roomba's going. And try to open this cabinet again. You didn't say it was harmless before. You said there's something in there I don't want to see. Fine. Jeez. The floor. Back to the main room. My knight in shining armor, my one true love, my vacuum robots. I mean, it's only the charging station. Should I turn it off? No, because... Is it still going? No. Not until I save. Oh, is there only 2 safe spaces? Or am I... Oh, here we go. Here we go. How many safe spaces are there, actually? Okay, we got 10. Okay, okay. Oh, this is still only day 1, so... I almost feel like maybe they could use more, but I guess we're still only on day 1. So, maybe we don't need more right now. But I'm gonna turn the Roomba off. Yes. Also, anything different? It's a shelf. As I am noticing, white text you haven't read for, blue text you have. So it's saying slightly different things in the second click. A coffee table with a wood surface of unknown origin. My couch. Every like answer is now so much more simple. A painting. It's a plant. No shelf. A simple carpet. Nothing special. Oh, are we sure about that? We need to take the carpet off. Maybe there's like a secret room down below. The entrance to a secret room or something. We need to move the table. And take off the carpet. Or not. Dining table. Oh yeah, what about chairs? Chairs for the dining table. Flowers. Mirror. Oh, nothing now? Nothing to say now about that? Okay. The fridge. Everything's such more simplified now. She's like, stop clicking. The oven. I'm not gonna stop. I'll never stop. Like, why are those dusty, but everything else is like clean? Okay, I can't click that again. Alright, fine. Oh yeah, because I just clicked that. I can't, yeah. I already forgot about that. Okay, so yeah, that was the bathroom, right? In here. Can we, like, not at least peek outside or something? Is that not okay? I really want to bring the Roomba in here if the tile floors are dirty. No, I'm gonna go turn the Roomba back on and hope it cleans the tiles. Just a mirror. Just a mirror, even though it's like in the, what is it? It's not just a mirror. Nothing is just a something. If it says it's just a something, it's not, it's almost never just a something. Maybe sometimes it is, but you know, not in my mind. Alright, I'm gonna go turn the Roomba back on. Yeah. Come on, follow me to the bathroom. No? Will it make its way over here? It's really bothering me. Well, hopefully it will. I'm gonna go sleep. After my nightstand lamp. I click everything. A clean floor. Why is everything clean except for the tiles, the kitchen utensils? And yeah, basically those two, more or less. Again, the totally harmless cabinets. A window. Oh, you have nothing to say about that now? Why not? Hmm? And something about that other carpet. Oh, one of the books was about a college student's anxiety disorder, which had manifested itself as a young man. He constantly whispered insecurities to her, making her dependent on him. At times, the story caused me to pause and contemplate. Though the personified anxiety came across as very charming at certain points, he kind of reminds me of Ravi. Well, his positive sides. Why do I feel like I know what that's referencing? It sounds familiar. But I might just be like imagining things. The other book dealt with death and how it can affect grieving people as well as their family and friends. How loss and other traumas can lead to the end of a relationship you once thought would last forever. I thought the author's intention was to make the protagonist unbearable and exhausting, so readers could sympathize with her husband more. And yet, she really frustrated me. I wish the husband would finally see through the protagonist's toxicity and break free. I definitely feel like these are kind of like Easter eggs to like other indie games. I just get that feeling. Once more the window. Alright. And if we can, we'll check the bathroom again and see if the Roomba did its job. Yes. get a little more water. What's this? Oh, I didn't anything like that. Alright. The world was submerged in the suffocating summer heat in the late afternoon, making it harder for the young students to move toward with every footstep. Is that supposed to be toward or forward? The cobblestone streets were bathed in a warm glow, and the old wooden windows of the colorful timbered houses that stretched before them shimmered like the surface of a vast ocean. Man, why does it have to be this hot? The heat isn't even the worst part. The temperature swings hit you like a truck. True that too. Right now I'd kill for a bubble tea. Ooh, yum, that sounds good. Please don't, that would be illegal. With extra ice, yes? Man. Luna's gaze shifted from her two friends, who were lost in their whining, over to her childhood friend. As he noticed her attention on him, he glanced down at her with a slight grin. What's up? Nothing. Instantly, a pulsating warmth spread through her body. Unlike the late summer sun, this warmth breathed new life into the young woman, filling her with a kind of euphoria that made her look at the ground in an embarrassed expression. She couldn't avoid him. He had quickly leaned forward, blocking her view with a smile. Surprised by his sudden movements, she had to restrain herself from lunging forward and practically throwing herself into his arms. Huh? You startled me. So, what's the matter? He wouldn't let this go. Luna knew her childhood friends well. He couldn't help but pry. He was far too curious for his own good. Still, that was part of his charm, wasn't it? His insatiable inquisitiveness always managed to bring a smile to her face. Hey guys, what about bubble tea? Ooh. Luna could hear Kyra calling for them from behind her friend. She and Henning probably hadn't noticed that the childhood friends had stopped, as they were already several steps ahead. But their words blurred into a piercing sound that stabbed painfully through Luna's ears. Deeper and deeper, until they became the only sound she could receive. Oh no, there's a technological error in us. See, I told you. I can't understand what you're saying. Although I couldn't understand it anyway because he's apparently German or French or one of those two. He's European of some kind. I don't speak any of those languages, so I couldn't understand it in the first place. What are you saying? I need a translation app. As struck by lightning, my eyelids tore wide open. I could feel a bead of sweat slowly and uncomfortably roll down my temple. It took a few moments for my consciousness to place where I was. I was lying in my bed. Only the faint moonlight filtering through the 2 windows helped my eyes navigate the nightly darkness. Fighting against my uneven breath, I pushed the blankets off my legs and leaned back against the cold wall. I hadn't had a dream like that in a long time. Breathing deeply in and out, I closed my eyes and tried to focus solely on my breath. In, out, in, out, in. But instead of loosening, my chest tensed a little more with every breath. It almost felt like the walls around me were slowly closing in. As if someone was right there, watching me. No. Stop going crazy, Luna. I don't think we're going crazy. I think someone actually is watching us. Probably from those 2 holes that I figured might be like, have like a camera in them. The shrill notification tone on my phone pierced through the silence. Like the light at the end of the dark, endless tunnel, it illuminated the room with its blinding glow. It's definitely Ravi. He saw on the camera that we were up. Swallowing the growing lump in my throat, I gripped the smartphone with trembling hands. As soon as it recognized my face, it unlocked and revealed the unread message awaiting me. Oh, we have multiple messages, okay. Right, I guess let's look at them all. I might have to cut this stream. We might have to do this in multiple parts because whatever sore I have in my throat or my mouth kind of hurts. Alright, let's check this one. Oh, let's check Kai first. Or Kyra. Well, that was ass. Huh? I wanted to watch the recording of the German lecture while my parents were at that wedding. Oh, right. Yeah, coulda, woulda, shoulda. What happened? My mom happened. She just dragged me to the wedding. I don't know anyone here. The music is way too loud. There are way too many people. And every 5 minutes, some rando hugs me and says, "Hey, you've grown so much. I last saw you when you were a baby." It's so creepy. Yeah, kind of, sort of. I did once go to a wedding where I barely knew anyone. It was just like really, really extended family that I've only met like once when I was young. And it was weird. Oh yeah, that sounds overwhelming. But seriously, how is this hall not collapsing with this many people? Oh wow, that's a lot of people. There are easily over 800 people here. 800 is a lot. Okay, maybe I'm overreacting, but it feels like 800. I'd rather be home. Why did your mom force you to go? What do you think? To marry me off as soon as possible, duh. Oh. But maybe you'll meet someone you like. But I mean, I guess it's not gonna be all family, right? So... And they just said 800, so... Maybe you'll meet someone you like. Maybe someone who's just like you. Girl, that's not gonna happen. Because you want to stay single? It has nothing to do with that. I don't bring that topic back. I have like 0 energy for that right now. Okay. I'll respect that. Okay, I'm sorry. It's fine. It's not your fault. I'm acting like a bitch now, right? I'm acting like a bitch right now. Still, I'm here for you if you want to talk or just vent. I think she's acting perfectly rational. I'd hate if I was forced to marry. Still, I'm here if you just want to talk or vent, okay? I know. You're a gem. But why are you still awake? You usually sleep at this hour. Yeah, usually. But I had a nightmare and woke up. Can you try to sleep again, or is it really bad? Don't know yet. I'd love to just disappear from here and come over to your place. Then we could have a girls' night. Yeah, that would be nice. Try closing your eyes again. Sometimes you just fall asleep after a while. Yeah, I'll try. Good night, sweetheart. We'll text tomorrow. If I survive this wedding. Good night. Alright, let's see what Heading's got. Looks like he's panicking about his sister. Pia should have been back from her friend's place 2 minutes ago. But she's still not home. Well, maybe she's already on her way. After all, she's only at a friend's a few streets away. But what if something happened to her? What if she got hit by a car? What if some creep took her? What if a creep hit her with a car and took her off? I think you need to calm down. Yeah. Okay, false alarm. She just got home. What time was that? Like, is there a scroll? Probably not. Oh, I can. Okay, I literally just scroll my mouse. I think. My mouse isn't very responsive though, so... That doesn't matter. Sorry. Okay, so that was back at 7 p.m. Sorry for only reading your messages now. I was already asleep. Oh, don't sweat it. I might have overreacted a bit. Don't you think? No, not really. You were worried about your sister. That's totally normal. And kinda cute too. Really? Yeah, of course. Kyra doesn't find it cute? Why did you even bring Kyra up now? Just saying. I doubt that's what Kyra thinks about me even remotely I doubt that what Kyra thinks about me even remotely resembles cute. Really? Yeah. Why are you awake anyway? I had a nightmare. A nightmare? That's rare. I know. Do you remember before I got sick? When we went for bubble tea with Kyra and Ravi? Somehow I dreamed about that. Oh, what? I think it said something like Ravi wasn't there or something. Oh, that's... Ooh. Ravi has hacked our phone. Or Henning's in on it. My. You just wrote something. Yes, why? Why do you have a nightmare about that? This isn't Henning, is it? Right now this is Ravi acting as Henning, talking to us, isn't it? I kind of want to pressure, but I feel like if this is Ravi acting as Henning, hijacking our phone, or something, somehow, some way, that might be dangerous. I'm gonna do it. I'm pressure. Actually, no, I'm gonna save. No, I'm pretty sure you wrote something else before. Something about Ravi? No, why would I write about him? I barely know him. After all, he's your childhood friend, not mine. Are we sure about that? Let's continue to pressure. Yes, I'm sure there was something written there. What's wrong? Save her. Oh. By her, us? Or Pia, or... That's weird. Does he mean us? By her? Or... Weird. Right, so 3:55. He asked if we like the soup. Guess I will. Sorry for only seeing your message now. I cleaned the apartment and then fell asleep. No problem. But why are you awake already? I could ask you the same. Or are you still awake? No later. I'm working on my master's thesis. Don't stay up too long, or you'll get sick. That would be really bad. Then I won't be able to bring you food anymore. That's not what I meant. I know. Man, not funny. But why are you still awake? I'm not gonna say anything about it. I just woke up. Oh? But you shouldn't stay up for too long. I know. Are you coming over tomorrow? Yes, of course. When have I ever failed to feed you? Why do you ask? I'm just curious. I was wondering what you were planning to cook tomorrow. What do you want to eat? Ooh, we get to choose. Ooh, this sounds good. Lasagna also does. I don't know what this is, but I like salmon. Let's choose whatever this is. Actually, let me look it up. I do want to know what it is. So tagliatelle salmon. Oh, it's a salmon pasta. Is it the creamy type or just tossed with salmon? It better be the creamy type. It better be creamy, so yeah. The salmon pasta. Sounds good, but how did you come up with that? I don't know. Your mom used to make it for us. Maybe I'm just feeling a little nostalgic. Then let's eat it together tomorrow. You do that? Don't you have uni? I can work on my master's thesis from home tomorrow. Maybe I want to share that nostalgia with you. Okay, then it's a deal. Should we cook together too? No. Leave it to me. We don't want you to accidentally burn the kitchen down while cooking pasta. Hey, say... Oh, it's not that important right now. I also don't want to keep you up too late. And I should try to fall asleep again. Okay, I was gonna ask about the dirty, dusty utensils. Will you tell me tomorrow? I will. Good night, sweet dreams. Good night, sweet dreams. Oh, demo end. Okay, perfect. I was about to say, if that was longer, I was about to cut it into 2 parts because whatever the sore is in my throat. Ow. I'm gonna have to take this into consideration. Ugh. This sucks. Anyway, oh, that was fun. That was interesting. I'm really interested in that, what happened when you talked to, what's his face? The, save her, thing that, appeared? Like, who's it referring to? Is it referring to us? Or to someone else? Like, did Ravi... Like, I was gonna say, did Ravi kidnap Pia? And is telling, like, or have, like, telling, what's his face? Like, what to say to us? And whatnot? Or have, like... Does he have something, like, over him that he can threaten his family with? Or, I don't know. I feel like there's something going on. And what's in that cabinet? What's in the cabinet? Why are the utensils dusty? What's under that carpet? Because I feel like there's definitely something under that carpet. Will the Roomba clean the dirty tiles on the bathroom floor? Why are the tiles on the bathroom floor dirty? And is that toilet a bidet? Or do we just not have toilet paper? I have so many questions. None are probably like the important questions, but I have questions. But yes, that was the demo for sorry. That was the demo for Prelude, Love's Lost Requiem. But also something about that dream, or memory, or whatever, where they were talking about the bubble tea. Especially what's his name wrote but didn't write. It said something like something about Ravi, like Ravi wasn't there, or Ravi doesn't exist, or Ravi... It kind of felt like Ravi wasn't part of the picture then. So then that would mean that those are false memories, that Ravi is implanting himself into our memory. That's strange. So many questions. Anyway, yes, that was Prelude, Love's Lost Requiem. Yeah, so if this caught your interest, go ahead and check it out on itch.io. It's free to download. And like I said, this game creator has a lot of other games, some of which seem to be from like a similar universe. I did play one of their games a while back. It was really good. It was something like sky falling something. I forget the exact name of it, but it was really good. So yeah, go ahead and check their games out. Yeah. Anyway, I hope this was a decent stream. Yeah. So that'll be it for tonight, I guess. So everyone, have a nice night, morning, afternoon, evening, and I will see you again next week. Still need to make the schedule. Might only have like one game next week. I need to see where this takes me. But yeah, I'll see you again. Also, if you want, go ahead and check out my social medias and all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you again. Bye bye.